Welcome to another episode of the Tier List People, because I still don't have a name for my series. Anyway, today it is time. I am here once again with my good friend, Give.
Hello.
And today we're finally doing the Johto tier list. We are fresh off of the Kingdom Hearts one because why not? I think we might have less to discuss in the Pokemon category of Johto. We'll see. Alright, so real quick, let's explain this. First off, garbage tier. These are just the absolute worst of the worst things that are in Johto. Like, you will not use this probably ever, and it might not even be worth it. Then we have the meh tier. This is stuff that's like, it has some properties, like, maybe it becomes something cool later on, or maybe it learns something interesting. You never know. Beginner is the most neutral good, I'd say. As in, it could be good, but in most circumstances, you would probably not use it. Ace is it's just a solid, good Pokemon. One that you might even bring to the Elite Four, maybe. Or at least use to win a gym battle. Gym Leader is probably a near champion level Pokemon, like maybe a fully evolved thing, or something with solid stats, something that you genuinely like. Favorites, if you've seen the last tier list video, if I edit these right, who never know, this is just me or Gives personal bias towards at least one entry. I'm leaving these open from now on just in case me or another one of my friends has a very biased opinion on something. We probably could have used this in the Kanto tier list, realistically.
Yeah.
And then last we have Champion, which is the best of the best. There's nothing else I can say about that. Alright, let us begin, shall we?
Yes.
And now we have what most people will call the worst starter in all Pokemon.
I mean,
Look, I have used Chikorita
Chikorita's okay.
As someone who constantly gets screwed out of the numbers during Nuzlocke, I have used Chikorita a lot. So I have a little bit of a bias towards this little creature. And it has helped me quite a few times. I've also seen a Meganium take an Ice Beam to the face and live. And then snap out of confusion and frenzy plant the Starmie that hit it.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. Alright. Chikorita is realistically meh. It does not do garbage. It doesn't belong in garbage.
I don't really see people pick Chikorita. It's like one of the least picked starters out of all of Pokemon in general.
It's kind of rude. Alright, Bayleaf is by far one of the best middle Evos of all time, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with that.
Like, it is very well designed. And as such, I would say, just because from the design alone, it definitely belongs in Ace, just for that. Like, I don't know, it's probably not going to be high Ace, but you know what, I think it deserves it.
A low Ace or like a beginner.
And I think Meganium's just slightly below it from design standpoint, but the fact of what I said has proven it deserves better.
I like the flower on it. It's pretty.
I wish the Johto starters got Mega Forms.
That would have been really cool.
I mean, we do get one variant, but we're not talking about that right now.
True.
Alright, but on the topic of that, Cyndaquil. I really like this little creature.
So do I.
I'm glad they fixed its animation in Scarlet and Violet, so it actually, has fire more now. That was kind of. I believe so. I haven't seen many of the Chikorita forms. Probably get one later on. I don't know, but yeah, it is pretty solid. And if anyone, a lot of people, but it is a beginner Pokemon after all.
Yeah.
Quilava. I don't really much to say about this thing.
It's an ugly ass middle evolution.
I mean, it's a natural Evo, but at the same time, It definitely has the power up, but realistically, I only think it's slightly better just from the standpoint, but I don't have much to say about it.
Yeah.
Typhlosion's pretty cool, though.
I feel like Typhlosion would be like a gym leader stance.
I think its Hisuian variant is way cooler. I would probably put it under maybe Champion if it was like that, but yeah, I'd say Typhlosion's earned that. Totodile is probably my overall favorite. favorite if I'm going
He's just
by.
a fun little guy.
I really want to get a Totodile sitting cutie at some point.
So do I.
I named my brother named a Totodile Harold, and I'm kind of sticking with that name from now on. I really like it. It fits. Yeah. Croconaw is solid. I think all the middle Evos kind of belong in one area. Like I think it's not better than Bayleaf by well a type standpoint, but design standpoint, it's definitely middle between these two.
That's fair.
Feraligator's kind of really cool though.
That is true. It is.
I
It is
think it's
very, very
I think its
cool.
sprite is very stupid though. Like this sprite in
Yeah,
particular looks stupid. Like it should be on if it's on all fours, maybe it's a little better. I don't know.
it's not on all fours. It's literally just standing up
Yeah.
on 2 feet.
But it does learn Ice Fang.
Oh yeah, it does.
It I'd say it almost would be
It's probably
champion status, but I'm gonna put it high gym leader.
yeah. High
Okay.
gym leader seems like a good idea to put it in.
Sentret. Meh.
Meh.
Meh. Hey look, my scarf's back.
Leave it alone. It's cute.
uh,
It's cute.
I,
Honestly, if I don't like any other Pokemon in this generation, then that might be my favorite because I actually genuinely like the Pokemon.
uh, it's it gets I'll
It's
give it
so
it gets
cute.
beginner. That's all I'm giving it because it's Rattata. It is this generation's Rattata.
True.
Hoot Hoot is interesting.
Don't be biased because you like birds.
This is worse than Rowlet, dude.
Oh god.
Rowlet's cool though. We'll get there. Um, it's this generation.
Eventually.
It's this generation's regional bird, and it's fine.
Yeah, Hoot is a good
Eh,
starter.
eh, eh. Noctowl. Oh, so funny thing. I was wondering trading Terrys to the world earlier because I refused to release them, and I actually got a
Mm-hmm.
Noctowl, and I had yet to evolve the Hoot Hoot I had, so it filled up a place in my Pokedex.
Oh wow.
But Noctowl's not that good of a Pokemon. Like it's
It's
okay.
really not.
Like I'd say low ace at best, but high beginner or at worst. Uh, you know what? Let's
I
give
think
it.
high beginner.
I was gonna say low ace just so Meganium isn't the lowest ace.
I mean, we still have a lot of Pokemon to go through. We might find
Yes,
something
but I
that's
feel
like
like
even worse than the game.
yes, but better than the beginners.
Kinda.
I'm putting it low ace for now. If something changes, maybe we'll switch it. Uh, Ladybug's kind of weird.
Garbage.
You're not a fan of Ladybug?
No.
Okay, well, you know what? I don't really have any opinion. So, what about Ladian?
That one's like it's somewhat of a beginner. It's still not powerful stat wise. But
I'll.
some people still do
You know
it.
what? I'll put it below my scarf.
It's not your damn scarf, man. It's a cute Pokemon.
I wouldn't turn it into a scarf. It would keep my neck warm, and if something tries to attack me, it'll defend me. It's like
Just keep it as a pet.
it's like Belt from Crudes. Okay. Ariados and Spinarak. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised. I kind of surprised how much I like their designs in Scarlet and Violet.
I feel like Spinarak is either gonna be like beginner or meh.
I don't really feel much towards it, so I'll give it a meh. I'll only put it above
Um,
Chikorita because its types really just destroy it. Ariados is
yeah.
kind of cool design though.
It really is, and plus it's a really strong Pokemon. I feel like it would be like an ace, like a low ace.
Hmm. Technically, it would get eaten by Noctowl, but it would defeat Meganium.
The thing is huge.
You know what? I'm gonna put this above these two just because Cool Lava's right here.
Fair.
Um. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and say this. I think Crobat is a champion.
I have to agree with that.
It is the. I think it's the best new Evo in Johto probably, maybe except for one other. We'll get there, but yeah, no, Crobat is fan freaking tastic.
Yeah, and it's strong.
And fast.
True.
Chinchou is interesting. It's the first water electric, which is a pretty good type.
True.
But it also does. Grass is still its enemy. It's
It's
also
also true.
it's also very small. It's probably a good beginner.
Yeah, it's a good beginner.
It can hang out with the scarf. It's not gonna stop.
Stop calling it a scarf.
Never. Okay,
Beat you up.
Lantern is an actual health tank, which is interesting. Like it has
Yeah, it has a ton of HP.
I think it's pretty high ace or low gym leader, or for that reason. I don't think a gym
I
leader is
mean, I've seen some people use it in like teams.
and I'm
I would
gonna
think like I would think like low gym leader.
yeah, okay, that's fair. Pichu's actually one of the few baby Pokemon I think is alright.
It's okay, but like it's a baby Pokemon.
Yes,
It's
no.
not strong in the slightest unless you're playing Smash.
Also, okay, we really need to play Smash Bros at some point, but for now, um, okay, but I think Pichu's an alright baby Pokemon, and also I'm a little bit biased towards it because it is a shiny Alpha I acquired.
Oh my lord.
I think that was like my second one actually. My first one was Chimchar.
Me, who still doesn't have the game.
Dude, you need to get Arceus. It is very much worth it.
I'm asking for it for Christmas. Don't worry.
I, we don't. You don't even need anyone to help you complete the Pokedex. It literally has an item for trade evos, and that's why I love it.
Okay.
So, I will help you find the Pokemon you're after. Except
Okay.
except Eevee. Eevee's kind of usually in just one area.
Eevee.
It's also like impossible to shiny hunt.
Oh man.
Sorry. But Pichu is fine. So I'll give it high meh because it is a baby Pokemon. Cleffa, I'm gonna go ahead and just say no.
Yeah.
Same
Do
with
the
it.
same thing for Igglybuff.
Yeah, no, screw these guys. Togepi only gets a pass because Togepi gets a pass for a couple of reasons. One, Metronome is fun. Two, it hung out in the anime for so long.
And it's Evo strong.
We're not talking about Togekiss right now, though. Gen 4. It gets. I will put it high meh. Like, I'd say it's better than Pichu, because at least it has some things. And I don't think Togetic is that much better.
It's okay.
It's. Realistically, I think it's barely better than some of these.
Low beginner ish.
It gets the. I'll go with that. And here we have the terrifying psychic bird that probably has seen 1,000 deaths.
Probably has.
Natsu is flying psychic, which is a good typing for this early on. But I don't know how much it knows or how much it can do.
I honestly I've never used the Pokemon.
Let's go ahead and just say Natsu is probably low beginner. I think Zatsu is probably a little stronger. I'll probably give Zatsu. We'll put it between Meganium and Ariados. I think that's fair.
That seems fair.
Okay, now we're on to one of my favorite Johto lines, and I think you will agree with me. The Ampharos line.
Fluffy sheep.
Mareep is fantastic. It is a great beginner Pokemon. I would say
That is true.
I'd say it's probably the
The
best.
high beginner.
Yeah, I'd say it's probably the best. Flaffy, pretty damn good too. I'd say definitely.
High ace.
Yeah, I'd say. Yeah, it's kind of tied with Bailey for me. And Ampharos, oh my god, this is either high gym leader or low champion.
Low champion, definitely.
Like, yes,
I'm pretty sure Ampharos is a champion's ace.
It also has a Mega Evolution.
Yeah, it's a really strong Pokemon.
Alright, now we have the first split Evo. Awesome.
I'm not a big fan.
Yeah.
I think it looks ugly.
Okay, let's keep in mind a couple things. It is fully evolved. It is also the second pure grass type, right after the Chikorita line.
Meh.
You know what? I'm going to split the diff. We'll give it Hello Beginner.
Alright.
I think I've already established my hatred towards these creatures.
You just don't like the final evolution.
Alright, fine. We'll give Peekaboo better credit. We'll put it high beginner.
That's fair.
I hate this thing, but it is very strong and tanky, and as such, it definitely does belong in Gym Leader.
Yes, but you do have a pure hatred for it.
Yes, I do. And it just happened because I blame all the raid players. And you know the ironic part? I have a perfect shiny Azoro in Pokemon Go.
Oh my god.
I know, right? Sudowoodo! It's a tree. It also surprised me in a certain tournament that Purple Cliff was in.
Oh my god.
I think it's definitely mid-ace, I'd say, if it's surprising. It also eventually gets a baby, but I don't really want to talk about Bonsly.
I forgot it got a baby for him.
Oh, speaking of things YouTubers like, I'm gonna need your help at some point because I do have a Poliwag I would like to make a Politoad.
Yes.
And yes, it is shiny.
Aw, you lucky.
I was genuinely lucky because I went after that for a while. Like, even John went after it for a while, and so did I. I do not regret that one. Not nearly as long as... But Politoad's solid pure water, I will definitely say low gym leader just because I'm not 100% on what it could do, but it is a fully evolved Pokemon, so it's pretty alright. It's probably pretty good. Alright, next we have the Hoppip line.
Babu.
Which is very weak to ice. So I'm
Alpharad fans, no Babu.
Okay, so I'm putting Hoppip in low and high Meb for one reason. It is such a pain to train this thing up.
That is true. Because
Like,
doesn't it go for friendship?
I don't think so. I just think it just doesn't learn anything good for a while. Alright, Skiploom is definitely better. I'd say it's high beginner. Like this line's
higher mid beginner.
Yeah, and Jump Bluff is pretty overall solid. I'd say it's definitely mid ace. Like this line's all right, but I don't see any people using it for a big team.
Yeah, they only use it for like a randomizer or something.
Oh boy, Apom. I love this little monkey creature.
It's cute.
It's fun. I don't know why its shiny is so pink and violet though.
I don't know either.
Well, let's just it's solid, I think. It's really weirdly hard to catch, but it's probably not... I don't think it's super strong.
Like mid-beginner.
Okay, yeah, let's put the hand next to the scarf.
My god.
Okay, bye, Sunkern.
Yep, we don't need to talk about that.
And Sunflower, you can just go join Bill Awesome. You and your Sunstone Evos can just stay together, I don't care. I like Yanma, though.
Yanma's good.
Yanmega's pretty cool, but that's Gen 4. So many Gen 4 or Pokemon, man. I can't wait for that.
Yeah. Honestly, put Yanma, I feel like it would be like mid to high beginner.
I'd say it's... Yeah. Yeah, I think high beginner's pretty alright. I like Totodile. Totodile's kind of hard to beat.
He's adorable.
Mareep is the only exception. Oh, this might actually beat Totodile though, and Mareep. I like Wooper.
So do I.
So I should mention, during my attempts to catch shiny Poliwag, I ended up catching 3 shiny Woopers.
3?
And 2 shiny Fish.
2 shiny Fish? Oh my god.
And one shiny Corphish.
Damn. I only caught a shiny Coughing.
Yeah, and that was because I helped you with the shiny charm, probably.
Yeah, it was.
I walk around and I do stuff. Like, I've been just standing. I've been stuck in the friggin' entrance to the festival hatching eggs for what feels like forever, but I got what I wanted.
Oh yeah, we hatched the eggs in the exact same spot.
I'm putting Wooper at probably top beginner. It's really good.
Yeah.
And I think Quagsire is definitely worthy of mid gym leader. It is very mid.
Yeah, he's just a little guy. Clodsire, on the other hand,
His friend. He's a friend. It's a
he's a
friend.
he's a friend. Yeah, he's a friend.
We will stand by and say that just Clodsire is a friend. Okay, Espeon and Umbreon now. This is interesting. These two are really good in their own ways. Umbreon's a tank, and Espeon, from what I can tell, just hits really hard.
From what I'm aware, yes.
So I'm gonna say maybe mid gym leader for both of these guys.
That seems about right.
All right.
Cause like they're both strong Pokemon, and people kind of use them on their final teams.
I would see that. Murkrow, another shiny I found out full odds.
Murkrow, also a Pokemon that people can use competitively, even in its base form.
That's terrifying. Also, I may have a slight bond with this thing.
Yeah, if you know who Wolfie VGC is, then...
I remember Purple Cliff trying to defeat him.
Yeah, he literally has a perfectly trained, competitive Murkrow.
Damn. Okay, just for that alone, this thing gets high ace. Only thing keeping it from gym leader is probably specifics that need to be put up higher. And also, it does get
fair.
Alright, Slow King's kind of cool. I'd say it's probably on the same level of Politoed, if not higher.
I was thinking the same thing.
Especially since it's a trade evo. For being water psychic, I'm gonna go ahead and put it. We'll put it behind Umbreon.
Before, yeah.
Mischievous. This is actually one of my favorite ghost designs, especially from early
Same.
on.
I actually like Mischievous's design.
It is really good, but okay. So how strong is this before it gets an evo?
It's not that strong.
Okay, so just for this alone, I'll put it next to Yana. That's fair. And you can just go away. Unknown is terrifying in a movie when they're all jumped together, but just one by itself, yeah, no.
Unknown is just a garbage Pokemon.
And you I hate, so I'm throwing you in as well.
Why Wobbuffet?
Dude, that is
Come on, man.
Okay.
No, you gotta be nice to Wobbuffet.
Okay, Wobbuffet is the Nuzlocke ender. He is a monster.
Okay, but Wobbuffet's
okay,
pretty
fine.
cool.
Okay. Here, I'll be nicer. Better.
Good.
Girafarig, normal psychic. Really good against ghosts. Not really good against much else.
It's meh, in my opinion.
It also gets an Evo. But yeah, I think it's probably only high med because of its types.
Yeah.
I'm getting war flashbacks. You know why.
Yes, I know why.
Actually, everyone knows why. At this point, go watch my randomized Nuzlocke. That video's been out for a while.
True.
It's solid beginner, though.
Yeah.
Fortress, on the other hand, is extremely good. It's Steel Bug, which means it only really has one weakness. And it's a tank.
Fire.
And it's a freaking tank. So, yeah, gym leader for sure. I'd say high gym leader, like right there. That feels fair.
Definitely some later.
I feel nothing.
I don't either. But it's still a pretty cool Pokemon.
I like this one. If this was Gliscor, it would be very higher though. So
Gliscor would probably be champion.
I think
Gligar
is behind Totodile.
Beginner.
He's all right. This thing, on the other hand,
Garbage.
What?
It's not strong at all.
You do know how is it not strong? I have used a Steelix very well before.
A Steelix's attack stat is one of the worst of a fully evolved Pokemon.
How?
Have you not seen its attack stat?
No, I've only really. I guess when I've used one, it was better defensively. I guess I don't know.
Oh my god.
Okay, well here's the okay. Its typing makes it defensive, so I'm going to go ahead and put it. I'll put it behind, right here. That feels fair, especially since it's fully evolved. Fair.
That's fine.
Okay, we're getting into some more interesting ones anyway. Schnauble.
Ishigago.
It is a friendly doggo. I like it. I will put it mid beginner. Gramble's kind of cool. I like how its pure fairy typing makes it really cool later on. So
And it has been used on a Elite Force team.
So I'm gonna say this definitely is. I think we'll put it under high gym leader.
High gym leader, yeah.
I'm putting it ahead of his Azumarill just to make me feel better. Sorry, Bullfish. You're kind of low meh for me.
Honestly, same.
Its Hisuian variant is a bit different for me though. I like that one a lot more. On the topic of liking things a lot more, Scizor. I
Honestly,
love this thing. And I'm not just saying that because I somehow found a shiny one during my playthrough of Arceus.
I feel like it would be like high ace or maybe like a gym leader.
This thing is Steel Bug, so it has the resistances of Fortress, but it actually has a decent attack stat. I'm putting this above Fortress at a minimum. It could be Champion. I could put this under Champion and not feel bad about it, but I'm not 100% on that. Actually,
yeah, I get that.
Actually, there, I feel more better now. It would not fit legally. It would not win against Typhlosion, but I don't care. Shuckle.
Shuckle, the highest defense stat of a singular Pokemon. Yep.
No argument.
It actually does have the highest defense stat though.
Yeah, I'm not gonna argue.
Heracross.
It deserves it. Heracross is awesome.
Yeah.
Look, it's super weak to flying, but realistically, if you throw a Heracross against a flying type, you deserve to lose. Also, I finally found a shiny one, so I'm very happy about that.
Oh my god, stop finding shinies!
This was before. You already knew about this. I said I found the Heracross and the Hatter something evolution.
Oh yeah, you sent me a picture of it.
I found that on accident, and I'm still amused by that. Sneasel, though probably one of the fastest Pokemon on in this, but also one of the most glass cannon. Like, it gets punched once and it's dead.
Yeah, but it's also very, very, like, powerful, especially if you, like, equip it with a Quick Claw.
Yeah, so, I'm gonna go ahead and say definitely mid-ace.
Yeah, feels about right.
Ah, a teddy bear.
It's cute.
Yeah. That feels fair.
Yeah, that's about right.
Ursaring's pretty cool from what I've seen from normal types, so I'm gonna go ahead and say
Low ace.
low ace.
Yeah, I feel like low ace is reasonable.
I'll put it next to Sneasel. That feels fine. Kind of mid, but alright. I like Slugma, and not because of that joke, don't make it or I will throw you.
I was thinking about it.
Yes, you were. I knew. No, but for real, I like this Pokemon. I like the Slug. It's kind of cool, and it has a great shiny that I found 2 of.
Oh my lord.
I actively hunted for this one. It's not as bad when I actively hunt for something. Finding ones while adventuring, that's different. But yeah, this one is solid beginner. And Magcargo, great defensively, not great speed-wise, but I'd say it's definitely at least this far in.
Yeah, that's fine.
Ah, we've entered PM7 territory again.
Truly.
This random's up pretty alright. Ground ice. I think
It's okay. It's not
yeah.
one of my favorite Pokemon in the world, but it can still be used really
And
well.
Piloswine's a bit better. I'd say here.
That seems about right.
Also, you can see its eyes in Scarlet and Violet now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's weird. Corsola, Water Rock. Eh.
I don't like it.
It's very for me.
Meh.
Yeah.
It's very meh for me as well.
Remoraid. Eh.
I don't like the fish.
Artillery has Octazooka, which I really like as a move, so I'm gonna put it a little higher. I'll put it here.
Do that or like a high beginner.
Eh. No.
Delibird. Aww.
Okay.
Be nice to the bird.
It gets meh. I don't like the Santa Claus bird. It's not my friend. It's so mean.
He's my friend though.
This is a weird one. Mantine. It has the Remoraid's as torpedoes. That's what I always thought of though.
That's always a weird thought. But I feel like it can be used competitively, but it's not that good.
It's flying water, which is I think it's actually maybe the first flying water type.
I'm not sure.
Because Wingle's next generation. I'll give it mid ace because I'm trusting your word on competitiveness.
I've seen some people use it.
I always forget that Skarmory's Gen 2. I always find it in Gen 3.
I didn't even know it was in Gen 2.
Well, it's steel flying, so electric sucks, but this one's always not that great. The Skarmory's not that great.
It's like, honestly, meh. Or beginner.
I'll put it above some of the more useless ones.
I mean, they put it as a Pokemon that they put it on a, like, Elite Four member in Gen 7. That was, like, her ace.
The third shiny I found in Kitakami.
Bruh.
Okay, this one was an accident as well. I literally teleported to one area just to walk around a little bit, and I found it.
Ishidago is a good dog, though.
Darkfire is actually a really good type, so I'll put Houndour I'll put it high beginner, and I'll put Houndoom, I'd say, you know what, let's put it above the Dark Ice and the Fire type. That sounds fair.
Yeah, that seems fair.
Kingdra. Oh god, this thing is terrifying. Especially before the introduction of fairies.
Honestly,
This thing
champion.
Yeah, no, man, this thing's powerful. Like, I legitimately barely beat this. It's on the Nuzlocke where everything went wrong.
Oh my god.
I told you about that. That was terrible. Hi, Vampy.
It's a friend.
Vampy is a friend, and I think it's a solid beginner.
Yeah, I agree.
And I think Donphan's pretty alright, so I'll give it high ace.
Yeah, because it can be kind of strong if you train it.
And it also gets 2 Paradox forms.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty cool. Oh, god, this monster. This thing is a monster.
I don't know what to think about it.
That's why I'm scared of it. So we're going to put it in ace and never talk about it again.
Sounds good with me.
Stantler. This thing is the 4th shiny I caught in the DLC.
Honestly, I don't hear anything good about it. People never use it.
It gets a cool Evo.
Yeah, but Stantler on its own, I feel like it's either low meh or high garbage.
I don't want to be that mean to it. We'll put it next to Girafarig. I still think it's more useful than most of these guys, except Chikorita. Chikorita's fine. Potentially.
Okay, what about
I hate you.
Why?
It caused me so much pain in early Alola.
But it's a good Pokemon.
I'll give it... Okay. Better.
good.
I'll put it above these two. That's the most I will give it. This one's fine. This one's fine. Honestly, I like that it has unique its stats or how it evolves into things. So I will give it. Uh, that's fair.
Yeah, beginner.
So, fun fact: I have a story. A weird fighting type event actually happened with the Hitmons when I was at a zoo once, and I just kept doing stuff while walking around with my family, and I actually ended up finding a shiny Hitmontop at the time. So yeah, Hitmontop's
Only time I've gotten a shiny in Pokemon Go is when they had the Squirtle thing. I got like 4 shinies.
You had Squirtle?
Squirtle.
Oh, Squirtle. Okay, well, Hitmontop's probably solid, so I'll put it mid Evo or mid Ace. I don't know
Yeah,
much.
that seems about right. It has a
Uh,
balanced stat of attack and defense.
no,
So
thank you.
garbage.
Yep. This one I like. This one I like a lot more. This one's maybe my
I
favorite.
feel like it's a beginner.
This one's a pretty good one, but it becomes Electabuzz, so I'm going to put it low beginner. You know what? Magby goes with Elekid as well. They're pretty much on the same level.
Yeah, I'd say the same thing.
Why do I suddenly hear boss music? Do you hear it?
NJTV's favorite Pokemon.
This thing is a monster, and I have to put it as such.
It literally is.
I still prefer it over.
It's so good.
It definitely belongs there.
It's got sausage nipples. You can't even deny it.
I never do. Health tank.
Health tank XP farm.
And also Herba Mystica farm, from what I've learned.
Oh wow.
Because I got 4 from a 6-star raid once.
What? 4?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah I have
no,
dude. I have picture evidence. I'll send you it later.
I don't have a single Herba Mystica.
You need just to have me help you during some of these raids. Okay, so legendaries are kind of OP as hell, so we're going to judge them based on our opinions on them. Because otherwise most of these are going to end up in champion rank.
Let's do the Tyranitar evolution first.
That's fair. Larvitar, beginner, easy.
Beginner, and then it just keeps scaling up.
Pupitar is not great. Like it's when it evolves, it's better. So Tyranitar, 100% champion.
Yes, I agree.
Like I'd say it definitely beats these two out just by typing, but not by this.
Yeah.
Crobat's still doing
but it's also a pseudo legendary, so.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, no, but yes, but no. Like it's a mythical.
It's okay.
It's mythical, so I will give it low gym leader. That's about it.
Yeah, it's a mythical Pokemon that you can't even get because you needed it from an event that is past years ago.
I got a Pokemon Go event where it gave me a shiny one.
Bruh.
I think almost every player got that event, actually. I don't know. As otherwise it wouldn't make much sense to have one. Alright, so... Alright, let's just go down the list. We'll end with this. Raikou is actually one I didn't even know existed for a while, because the movies didn't show me it.
Oh, yeah.
And then when I saw... And now we have something... And now you have something to look forward to with the next DLC, though.
Really?
Are you forgetting about Raikou's Paradox?
Oh, yeah! It looks so ugly!
It's a giraffe!
It's so ugly!
It's a giraffe.
Dude, where's the Entei one?
You know what? Good freaking question. Maybe that is saving that reveal for later.
Yeah, 100%.
Because I get stuck with the friggin' Gen 5 weirdos, and you get the cool little magic dogs.
I'll take the Gen 5 ones.
If you should have participated in the friggin' Iron Leaves thing. I would have helped you.
I know I got the Suicune one. I got that one.
I could have hosted a raid, and you could have gone. We made a mistake.
I think it's coming back though.
If it does, then I will gladly help you get that.
All right.
I also did get Walking Wake from online raids. I regret nothing on that one. Alright, so Raikou is pretty good, but the problem is I don't think we know much about it, so I'm just gonna put it at high ace.
Yeah, all I know is that since it's an electric type, it has a higher speed stat.
Entei is beautiful.
I agree. The movie was also pretty good.
Even though that was an unknown movie.
True.
I do like Pokemon, the third Pokemon movie, though. I love Charizard v Entei. It was honestly, I just love every time when Ash's Charizard returns. It's awesome. All right, so yeah, Entei definitely it earns it. It deserves it. You know what? It deserves it.
Yep.
Suicune, I liked the fourth movie. I liked the time travel things. I like that it showed us an older Pokeball unit before Arceus. And also, we know what starter Professor Oak used.
Oh yeah.
I like his. I like
I
those.
need to rewatch the movies.
Dude, okay. We just gotta sit down and watch them at one point. It'll be fun.
I agree. We need to do that.
I don't know how many movies there are, but I know we would definitely enjoy some of them.
There's a lot.
Also need to prove that one Jirachi thing I showed you was legit. Fun. All right, so Suicune's pretty good. I think it deserves it.
Yeah.
Okay. As much as I love Ho-Oh, I have Soul Silver.
I think Lugia's design is way better.
We do see it at the beginning of the final Ash Ketchum anime. I say final, even though the new one's like called Journey to be a Master or something. I don't know.
I honestly don't know. I haven't watched the anime in such a long time.
I watched the whole last ones with Ash just to watch them. I bet you're happy that the new protagonist chose Sprigatito.
Somewhat, but it also makes me sad knowing that Ash's journey's over.
You know what? Part of every journey is the end. Tony Stark. Yes, I had to quote it. Alright, Lugia is flying psychic despite living in water, which confuses the hell out of me, so it can go hang out with Raikou.
That's fair.
Ho-Oh is fire flying, and it's really cool. It's also the first legendary we technically see in anime, not counting the opening.
Literally in the first episode.
Yes, exactly. Also, you know what?
And they're in Kanto. That's the crazy part.
I know. You know what's kind of funny about Arcanine being in that mural that we see in the next episode? It is clarified as its Pokedex entry does clarify it is legendary Pokemon.
Oh yeah.
So it belongs there. I also have a shiny Italian Ho-Oh in one game, so I'm just gonna put it somewhere or over here. And yes, I have to clarify that it's Italian. Because I got it from Wonder Tree.
Alright, now get the fur and put it in favorite.
Okay. Where is it? Up.
The right side of the screen.
Okay.
I said favorite! No! We're gonna throw hands! We're gonna throw hands! Damn, you really don't like Azumarill.
I really don't. Okay, I'll be fair. And you know, just for my favoritism.
That seems fair.
Heracross is probably my overall favorite, but it's us tier, so. Well, this was fun.
This was fun.
Should we just jump into Hoenn? I'm actually very much enjoying this.
Yeah, we can.
All right. I'm gonna stop. Okay, so all right, we're gonna wrap this up though. I'm gonna wrap this up though. Yep, everybody, this is our Johto tier list, and I gotta say, I have not had this much fun in a while. I'm just enjoying this. Good news is, now that Azumarill has been ranked, I never have to see it again. Tune in next time for the Hoenn in tier list. What else can I say except for peace out, people.